We set the business up in 2011. We set it up because I had a good few guys working for me and we had no work. So we had to come up with something. We had a lot of people we worked with over the last 20 years, customers that we would have worked with and would have trusted us to do systems, asked us to bring it on to another level. Can you now ensure that my facility is compliant?
I'm a service engineer, logbook service engineer with Millmount. I will test all pieces of their equipment, be it fire alarm or emergency lighting, fire extinguishers, etc.
Before an inspector comes on site, when we service the fire alarm or the fire extinguishers or the boiler, we produce the documents and put them in the logbook so they're available for inspection.
If an inspector comes in, he just grabs his book. All the information he wants is in this book.
We have a number of different areas that would be inspected by outside agencies. These would all be compiled in the Red Book. It ensures that we have compliance in terms of certification. Agencies favour that approach, as indeed do our directors of nursing.
We run a cloud-based system where all the jobs are entered into a database which is stored on the cloud.
I would send my results to the cloud, which then goes to the client.
They get their information at hand. They can log in with a web browser at any time and see what the status of their building is, what the status of all the equipment is, and they get it immediately.
My primary role is to award the contracts to the clients, and then I follow up by coordinating the engineers on site.
A handyman working in a facility is gone. Every piece of work they do has to be documented and recorded. If they're fixing a piece of medical equipment, i.e. a bed or a hoist, then there has to be traceability. Having the logbook is grand, and that's for an inspection point of view, but if something happens in 2 years' time, the customer has to be able to prove that it was serviced. If there was something changed on it, it was changed with the right parts.
The maintenance work that we do in large buildings, we can have thousands of devices on a building that we need to keep track of, and keep track of when they've been serviced and whether they've passed or failed. We use the software to manage that, so that the engineers can manage those devices using tablets and telephones and laptops on the road.
Before we would have been looking at a number of different trades and elements of service. The fact that they're a single point of contact, it means they can come, they can do a number of different services on the same day. It minimises disruption for staff, for residents of the nursing home. They can achieve a greater economy of scale, and that's important too in business.
Every day is accounted for. Each engineer has got his clients and his dates to call out.
But we only have each engineer at around 50 or 60% capacity, so that balance is available for emergency call-outs or some contract work. Got a call of a Thursday night, main boiler system shut down. Had to have 5 or 6 guys on site the next day, fitted new boilers, had it all up back running by lunchtime. That was a 12-hour turnaround with a 60-bed nursing home.
I see this business as growing exponentially over the next few years.
We're constantly upskilling. We're always trying to look for new avenues to enhance what we do.
We have a couple of hundred logbooks on site in different types of facilities, but we are genuinely only scratching the surface as to the potential of it.